try this on for size! Need more mana! Off machine! Lather up!
Clever bridge.
Fool! There is no time for this. Azeri will soon commune with the beast. Cease your assault.
Hit!
Stop this at once. I take no pleasure in harming one of my own, but if you persist, I will do with her what I must.
Simple enough.
So, at the eve of the end, the demon of Azzoatl has finally come for me.
Enough talk! Show me what you got! Reload!
Power of the Vow! Progress comes with the heavy price. Moves ahead. You will burn. Catalyzed fusion. This ends Now! Progress comes with a heavy price. The power, survival requires brutal choices. Observe.
Need more time.
This ends now. I can't give up. I must save my people.
You know why we're here! It happened! It cannot be stopped!
No, I will succeed.
Listen, I'm just
I
here
cannot
for the
let
lady.
my efforts
There's no
be in
need for all
vain.
this.
I've been preparing for you for years.
More time.
I will burn you alive.
Out of mana.
Let's see you survive this.
Need a sec.
Aziri will soon begin her ascension. Out of my way or die. I've had enough of you. Now, you are within my grasp.
Need more time.
Face the might of the mind! Do you truly think you can match me? You were warned. So, at the eve of the end, the demon of Atzoatl has finally come for me. Nothing can stand against us.
Reloading.
Sacrifice is the only path to survival. Best laid plans. Channel the reactor. The power of the Valve! Survival requires brutal choices. I can't give up. I must save my people.
You know why we're here! It happened! It cannot be stopped!
No, I will succeed.
Listen, I'm
The
just
end
here
of
for
the
the
world
lady.
is
There's
nigh.
no need for all this.
Let's see you survive this. I will burn you alive. Now you're within my grasp. I will crush you. Ravaging power. Let me show you what true intellect looks like. You were warned. So, at the eve of the end, the demon of Atzoatl has finally come for me. This ends now. Progress comes with a heavy price. The best laid plans. blind to the greater good.
Out of mana!
This ends now. 5 moves ahead.
Reload!
You will burn. I can't give up. I must save my people.
You know why we're here! It happened! It cannot be stopped!
No, I will succeed.
Listen! I'm just
Burn
here
to
for
ash,
aid.
demon of
There's no need for all
Wraeclast.
this.
I cannot let my efforts be in vain. You think you can stand in my way? Aziri will soon begin her ascension. Out of my way or die. I've had enough of you. You think you can run? I cannot allow you to interfere. I plan for every contingency. Do you truly think you can match me? You think you can stand in my way? I will burn you alive! I've been preparing for you for years. How foolish.
Reloading!
You leave me no choice. This is not over yet. The end of the world is nigh. You think you can run? I will burn you alive. The destruction at Atsuwater will be repaid 1,000-fold. Ah! No! Do not fail me. Not now! How could this happen? All I've done. All that I sacrificed.
Your people cannot be saved. History is already written. You can stay here and die, or come with us and help save the future.
The legacy of the Val must be protected. I do know a way to contain the beast.
Best you start talking then. My friend here isn't exactly the peacemaking type.
If only I had more time. There is an ancient weapon. A weapon that was used against corruption from a civilization lost to the ages. I have one piece of it. 3 others were scattered. I've been searching for them, but the Karui have interfered at every turn.
So will you help us?
I suppose I must. It is too late for us here. This era is over. I pleaded with Aziri for her patience, but she would not abide me. She will attempt her communion with the beast, and utter devastation will ravage our people. But the fact that you are here, a living descendant of our people, it gives me some hope for our future. I will come to your era. Perhaps there is still time.
It's settled then. Let's hurry back to the time portal.
Now then, it is time we departed. Activate the portal, and we will see about it.
What is happening?
It begins.
What do we do? Help me get him through the gate!
Mabel, Sal. They survived.
Greetings. Move swiftly.
You bring someone we only talk about in our darkest tale. That man is not just a myth. Him a monster from the shadows of the past. His arrogance helped crack the world. And now you bring him here, to us, and expect him to help you? You would doom us all.
Exile. My people. They're all long dead. It's one thing to hear it, but another to see it. This city is nothing but a grave. I can't change their fate. But the Val are not entirely gone. Alva and her Val ancestry is proof of that. I will do what I must to protect what remains, and perhaps one day we can rebuild. For that to happen, we need the weapon. We must travel to the archipelago the Karui call Namakanui. If the pieces still exist, that is where they will be found. I gathered the greatest minds of our era in one place. We embarked on journeys of discovery that mankind could never before conceive. No ethical bounds, no moral limits. We sought immortality, both in flesh and in machinery. We sought understanding of corruption. We even sought to master time itself. In the end, it was all for naught. Study of the beast was my life's work, and the work of many of our scientists before me. Despite its danger, I still consider it a thing of beauty, a work of genius. It is capable of changing something fundamental about the nature of our existence. The beast showed us it can be done. Our experiments with life, with death, with machinery and augmentation, they were all inspired by it. We can surpass the impossible, if only we are willing to sacrifice enough. Exile. I can't. For that to happen, Time is of the essence.
Just doing my job. I'm fine with a truce.
Oh, good. You're alive. Well, that was quite the adventure, wasn't it?
Have you learned the location of the weapon?
Yeah, the weapon ain't whole no more. Doriani's got a piece of it. The rest are scattered round some Karui archipelago.
Namakanui. Interesting. We must make haste.
Well then, how about I take you and your merry friends to Kingsmarch? The port town is within the area of Namakanui. From there, you can charter a ship from my contact and begin your search. We've quite a haul of treasure we've borrowed from Exile. It will more than cover the charter cost.
Kingsmarch would indeed be a wise location from which to base ourselves.
Great. We can leave whenever you're ready. Just let me know. Bye.
Returning with Doriani was an inspired move. As the foremost expert on the beast that ever lived, he is exactly the man we need. I doubt we can trust him in a broader sense, but for the moment, our goals are aligned. He wishes to contain the beast, and so do we. If he thinks we should travel south to Namakanui, then so we shall. This weapon of the precursors, it may just be our best hope. Thank you.
How can I help? It's a long journey, but relatively safe once we're clear of the jungle. The Kalgurans keep the road pretty secure. Shall we?
Doriani has one piece of an ancient weapon that can control corruption. The other 3 pieces lie somewhere in the countless islands of the Karui archipelago, but their current leader is distrustful of outsiders. He would never give us passage. Our only path forward lies through Kingsmarch. Perhaps there we shall find a ship and crew brave enough to take us where we need to go.
Back's killing me. Guess we're here.
This is it? This is Kingsmarch? Science and civilization must have never recovered.
Your time was different, yes. But don't discount the Kalgurans just yet. They have potential.
We shall see.
So, fellas, where's Elva?
She has gone ahead to meet her local contact.
We will need a vessel to navigate the archipelago. We must begin our search to locate the pieces of the weapon.
All right, don't go having a street brawl while I'm gone. I want to watch. So, if I were a weapon piece, where'd I be hiding?
We know the pieces of the weapon radiate intense, latent corruption. The more dangerous an island is, the more likely it is to contain a piece of it.
It is crucial that we find a captain with in-depth knowledge of the local area. Then we will stand a better chance of finding what we seek. What have you learned? Doriani sees the world through a different lens. You must remember that he is of a bygone era.
I can hear you, you know.
Indeed.
And of what era are you, exactly?
Older still. I have seen many civilizations rise and fall.
I'd pay money to watch you two brawl it out.
It is a strange feeling meeting someone so gifted in sciences I unintentionally brought to the world. All of Val technology and advancements derived from my ultimate mistake.
You call the beast a mistake? On this I do not agree. The gods were nothing but monstrous tyrants. The power of corruption allowed humanity to seize back control of their destiny.
And what did you do with that control? In your experiments I saw death, dismemberment, a living nightmare.
A means to an end. They were all willing sacrifices.
That is somehow even more frightening. The zealotry, the fervor. I've seen it all too often. A kind of madness, seemingly fundamental to mankind.
Perhaps, but it was their choice to make. They gave themselves in the hopes of saving our people. My only regret is that I failed.
Oh, to bear but one regret.
Sorry I asked.
Move swiftly.
Hey, wait a minute. Come back.
Is this the friend you mentioned?
There you are. This is my contact, Rog, a trader with a keen eye for valuable artifacts. Rog, my friends are after a ship, and it just so happens we have a cartload of vile treasure to cover the charter.
Apparently, we're looking to head right to the most dangerous islands.
Hey, wait a minute.
Gore and
Come
merchant
back.
vessels don't intentionally seek out danger. However, there is one captain who may be up to the task. Name's Maeko. I'll set up an account for you, but for now, here's your charter. Take it to her.
Do be
I've
careful
no
out there.
doubt she'll come visit my shop sometime.
I suppose it's time we said farewell for now. I'm off to study a tome on blood magic I found back in Exile. How exciting! Do
Come
be
visit
careful
my
out
shop
there.
sometime. Come visit my shop sometime.
The name's Tujin. I'm the harbour master around here. Welcome to our fair little town. You have a vessel charter, I see?
Hey, mate, yeah. Know where Maeko is?
Just down the pier. It's the only ship on the dock right now. Before you go, perhaps I can ask a favour. See, King's March trade has seen better days. Ships go out, and they don't come back. And that kind of shite is bad for business.
All right. Who I gotta kill?
A local island we call Journey's End is spewing out blasted fog all over the sea, as thick as mud. The Karui know all about it, but won't seem to touch it. Something has to be done.
Sure, but how we getting there?
Maeko can do it. She's Karui and grew up on these waters. If anyone can get you there, it's her, no doubt. Aye. The name's Tujin. Welcome to our fair little town. You have a vessel charter, I see?
Hey, mate, know where Maeko...
Just out on the pier. The name's Tujin. Welcome to our fair little
Hey,
town.
mate, know where Maeko...
Just out on the pier. I'm not a tour guide. This here's the harbour. Got an harbour concern? That's me. For all other concerns, best ask someone else.
Jeez, that's a bit impolite.
Don't take it personal. We got a lot of people coming and going here. I lost count of all the ones that rubbed me the wrong way. Who knows? Maybe you'll surprise me. Keep it up.
Oh, hello. Yes, I'm Ange. A marketeer. Oh gosh, where are my notes? I'm terrible at introductions. Never mind. I've been in Kingsmarch for many years, watching and waiting for my time to shine. Picked up a thing or two from Rog and Faustus, rest his soul, and a little life advice from Tujin, I guess. If you need to get your hands
Come visit
on
my shop
something,
sometime.
or get something off your hands, just ask.
I ain't no dummy. What's the catch?
I'll take a small fee. Not much at all, really. But, first order of business, we need somewhere to set up a sort of base of operations. A hideout, you might say, to ship goods to and from. I'll keep it all spick and span, don't worry. Just keep an eye out for a suitable location. Somewhere out of sight. Off the beaten track, if you get my drift. Oh, it's you.
So this old fella Faustus, he's dead then?
Very much so. Not a massive turnout at his funeral, I must say. Died of natural causes, they say, but I'm not so sure. He left Kingsmarch around a decade ago. No one was entirely sure where he went. But when he got back, gosh, he really had changed. He'd both softened and hardened. You never quite knew which you'd get. But I could tell it was caused by fear.
It's always like that when you come back from holiday. It's hard to get back into the routine.
That's not exactly what I mean. I asked him once. It took all my courage to do so. What happened to you, Faustus? Where did you go? I
Come visit
asked.
my shop
He looked me
sometime.
dead in the eye. I still remember the look he had on his face. He was looking at me, but also through me, like he was somewhere else, reliving something. He said nothing, got up and left. They found his body later that night on the dock. Under his coat, he was clutching a small vial artifact. I heard he held it so tightly his hands were bloody. All very strange. He helped me with my self-confidence. Well, at least he tried to. He got me blind drunk singing songs with the local crews here in the tavern.
What a bloody legend.
Yes, I suppose. Since then, for some reason, people have been more friendly towards me. Aren't people awfully strange?
Hail. Oh, King's March. It's what we Kelgurans call this little port town of ours, and also the region round it.
Cutting in on Trathan trade, I see. Who's responsible?
All this has been authorised by the King, and we certainly pay enough taxes that we can never forget that. But we're quite far from home. We're mostly left to our own devices. Oh, except for the King's Hand. He spends a season here each year to make sure we're on the up and up. There is no greater concentration of loyal followers of the King than here in King's March. Know what I mean, friend?
I catch your drift, friend. I'm always in for a good cause.
It's always good to meet a new friend. Let's keep in touch. What is it you want to know about us?
How does one make money around here?
Well, most Kelgurans here on Wraeclast are in various guilds. I'm in the Meridian Free Traders, the trade guild that owns the charter for King's March. You can't beat our logistics. Danik is in the Artificers Guild these days. Tujan's a freelance harbour master, but he stays close. You've got to keep the family together, you know. The wife's the only one still carrying on our grand quest. I sure do miss her, but she always comes back soon enough. On an unrelated note, the King's Hand is due to return to Kelgur any day now. Take care if you see him around. This shop is my pride and joy. I've been dreaming of running my own place since my younger days, even though that was impossible back home.
Ah, the quest for wealth. What was the issue in Kolgur?
There are a limited number of merchant licenses, all owned by wealthy families. New licenses only come up every few years, but I could never afford one back in Kelgur. I've fallen on better times here in Wraeclast, you might say. So here I am. I was never one for grand quests, always preferred sorting logistics from the back, but I'm glad I'm here. I'd never have had my children, or built all this. The wife says I'm the real hero, because I have a business and support my family. She might just be buttering me up, but I still take it to heart. The grand quest that brought me here? Oh no, that's a long story. I couldn't possibly. Oh, my Gwenna never did feel quite comfortable here. She spends much of her time off continuing our adventure. Doesn't have anything to do with the King's Hand being in town this year.
I catch what you're dangling.
Fair enough. Do come again.
Well, well, a Trathan. Greetings, Mercenary. You'll find plenty of work here in Kingsmarch if you're so inclined. I'm Danik, the smith and leader of this fair port. You may come to me for your equipment needs.
You get enough Trathans here, you recognize one on sight?
We've had one or two show up over the years. Caused us a fair amount of trouble. You're not still involved in the death trades, are you?
No more than the next weapon for hire.
Fair enough. Well, well, a Trathan.
You get enough
We've had one
no more than
fair enough. This little jewel on the sea might have been granted an official charter by the king, but it's those of us here on Wraeclast that have built it into the trading hub it is today.
Reminds me a bit of Karafin. I mean that as a compliment.
To be fair, we did have local help. The king commissioned this port for trade after we'd been operating it as an outpost for many years. We ourselves would like to investigate the remnants of our own culture, but he is very interested in Val artifacts.
That's right, foolish. What's he up to?
Your guess is as good as mine. Kingsmarch is actually our second attempt at settling on Wraeclast. Our first expedition, thousands of years back, was mysteriously lost.
Their mistake was trying the mainland. Probably a tragic tale, that. What happened?
That's why we came here 20 years ago, to find out. We also sought the artifact of power our forebears brought with them to Wraeclast. It has become my life's work, the search for the Triskelion flame. The most powerful artifact in our known tales was brought to this continent by the first expedition thousands of years ago. The songs tell of it incinerating evil, purifying tainted fields, and warding off those of ill intent.
Sounds like a fey tale, but I'll take anything considering what we're up against.
My thoughts exactly. I still intend to get out there, I just get bogged down by the work of running Kingsmarch.
If there's one thing that grinds a man down more than anything else, it's paperwork.
One day there will be a glorious return. One day we Grand Four will finish our quest, and perhaps do a little saving of this fair Wraeclast. Yes, one day. Soon. The runes on our armor essentially capture and shape starlight. It sounds poetic, but don't be fooled. The smiths of the Kalgur turned these runes toward killing work long ago, as soon as we discovered we could compel arrows to find their mark, and blades to bite deeper.
Well, that sounds downright useful. Can runes really do all that?
All that and more. The greatest smiths became known as artificers, and produced work of singular genius. I'm not quite there yet, but it's only a matter of time and determination. We've had 20 years on Wraeclast, and those gems you use continue to perplex me. Clearly, they grant you mystical abilities, but they simply don't do anything in the hands of a Kalguran.
Well, good on you for holding your own. If you're this good without gems, just imagine.
Believe me, I've tried. We have our own methods of mystical power, to be fair, but your gems remain an enigma. Somehow, I suspect the power is actually inside you, and these virtue gems are just the particular way you believe the world works. I'm no priest, though, so take my opinion for what it's worth. Farewell.
Watch your step, eh? Slip overboard and you're on your own. I'm Kanu, first mate of the Aurora May. If you're looking for a ship, best speak to the boss, Maeko. And mind your manners while you're at it.
All right, mate. Not looking for trouble. Just a crew.
Well, this crew does a good job of getting into trouble. So, guess you found both. I'm just having some fun. Welcome aboard. My family wasn't always from these parts, you know? We came out here a few generations ago. I was always out exploring the waters and fishing, even as a young boy. That's just in my blood. My family's tribe, the Tasaleo tribe, they value being on the water above all. But the young ones were never allowed to go very far. I used to drive my parents nuts. I looked out across the water and oh boy, I wanted to keep going. But I never went too far. I couldn't leave my family behind. Where they are, that's my home.
I ain't ever had a home. Just places to sleep where I probably won't get stabbed.
Well, hey, here I am. And I'm thankful the boss showed me that I can make a new life for myself. One that I choose. All good.
Welcome aboard. I'm Maeko, captain of the Aurora May.
I bought a charter for this ship, so guess you work for me now.
It seems that way, doesn't it? We can take you wherever you need. Places other captains would never dream of going. Your business is your business. Now, we can set sail whenever you like. That's less an island and more an active volcano. There's a swarm of deadly little things that make their home in the warrens further inland. We call them the kinfolk.
Nothing a drink or two can't smooth over between us.
They're feisty little buggers. They'll swarm you and eat the flesh off your bones while you're still screaming.
Okay, might need more than a couple of drinks then.
It's really their tyrant I'm worried about. Reports say he's getting bigger and bigger every time he's spotted. But sure, we can take you there, I guess. For generations, the Isle of Shrikes was used for a coming-of-age trial for several tribes. Young Karui tried to sneak onto the rocks, climb the cliffs and take the eggs of the shrikes that nest there. The eggs are a valuable delicacy that many Karui would pay through the nose for. In recent years, though, the trial became far more deadly. The things that nest there, they are vile things.
Birds. Loud. Annoying. Ugh.
It's not really the type of island outsiders should be trespassing on. But let's do it anyway. The first thing that grinning lot of fools did when they got here was build their enclave. The Twilight Order, they call themselves. Spend most of their time brainwashing anyone who will listen. And they've even got a decent chunk of Karui converted to their cause, whatever it may be. Bigger chunk of us can't stand them, though, myself included.
I'll figure 'em out. Been in a fight with many a zealot back in Traffus.
I just think it's a dangerous game they're playing. Religion always is. I suppose we can visit them if you like, but I doubt it'll be very helpful. That island has been shrouded in mist for generations, even since before the Vaal Empire. The tale told by our Hatungo goes, if the mists part and the island shows itself, you will be compelled to land on its shores. You'll claim to hear the voices or see the visions of loved ones, or of your gods, or whatever else is dear to you. If we go there, there's a real chance the ship will never return.
Ah, yeah, but you know, you're the best there is.
Well, what could possibly go wrong? Whakapanu is one of the most beautiful islands in Ngā Makanui, a tropical paradise. Some time ago, I heard that a Karui tribe decided to land and settle there. Maybe it would be worth asking if they've seen any sign of what you're looking for.
All right, let's go make some mates.
I also look forward to meeting some Karui who don't know me. I told you I would take you anywhere, but I'm hesitant about this one. Nakanu might be the most dangerous island of them all because I was born there. They won't outright kill me for showing up, At least not in these more peaceful times. But if you insist, well, let me tell you, it is quite beautiful. I just won't be able to go ashore with you.
Would they like seeing me, do you think?
You won't be welcome inland, but you'll likely be allowed inside the front gate. Just be respectful. That prison island was built by the Eternal Empire. It's been 300 years since the Cataclysm, but the inmates still wail from within the walls there. Can you believe it? Nobody ever let them out.
Prisoners aren't usually the first to be saved, or even the last.
It's a horrible place. You can still hear them pounding at the bars of their cells. Considering how awful it is, I guess you'll want us to sail straight there, right? Here we are.
Ahoy.
Yes? I'm a freshly minted captain, but not new to these waters. I joined the Trade Guild as a deckhand after I ran away from home. I then worked my way up ever since. I finally took the captain's challenge not too long ago, and now I'm the first Karui captain on a Kalguran ship.
Bit of an entrepreneur, eh? Go get it, I say.
Thank you, but my story has only just begun. Now I've just got to get out there and make a name for myself. I've put a lot on the line to get to where I am. Who knows? Maybe we'll achieve great things together. They don't talk very much about their homeland, and well, I'm definitely not allowed to sail there.
What? Why not? They scared of you?
Nah, it's nothing like that. It's just part of their culture. First, someone has to immortalize my family's triumphs into an epic poem. Then, it must be told at their royal court before their king. This sort of custom is not too different from Karui oral traditions, but it's a tricky situation for me. I am no longer part of my tribe, so I have no family to immortalize in song. Tujin suggested that we could be family, but he was drunk at the time. I don't know what to make of the Kalguran king. I've only heard whispers, rumors.
Go on then, spill the beans.
Well, they say he's a bit obsessed with Val artifacts. But something tells me this is quite a concern for the Kalgurans. I've noticed certain types of Val devices seem to up and disappear before being loaded onto ships headed for Kalgur.
Cheeky buggers. I'm starting to really like these Kalgurans.
If you mention this, they will deny it. Just like they did when I asked. And just like I will deny ever telling you this. My people's traditions have remained the same for thousands of years. Until my generation, that is. When I was just a young girl, Tukohama, the Karui god of war, was slain by a mortal. That turned my world upside down. Our own ancestor, killed by a mortal. I'm looking for my own way now, one that doesn't rely on gods or old traditions. I thought I might find my path in trade and commerce, so here I am, sailing for the Kalgurans. Other Karui like me have spread out across Wraeclast in search of meaning. The elders call us Kaivana. They think that we have rejected the way, that we dishonor our families.
What's a Kaivana?
It means nothing good. Now, when I was a young girl, I visited the halls of the dead. My ancestors told me that the way was meant to empower us, not to control us. So who am I dishonoring by seeking my truth? It's a debate that I'm tired of having. But either way, it has separated me from my family, and I must live with that. I became a captain against the wishes of the Trade Guild Council. To lead a Kalguran ship, you must pass a test. I was given a makeshift crew and tasked with sailing a course in a certain amount of time. At the most dangerous point of the course, between two shallow reefs on a moonless night, our cargo of refined verisium caught fire. It was set to explode at any moment.
Blimey, what a predicament.
I was faced with a choice. Abandon ship or order some of the crew into the lethal smoke to put out the fire. At the cost of their own lives, no less. They say it's a rather horrible death, gasping for breath with burning lungs that no longer work. So I chose to put out the fire myself. That's just how I was raised.
All right, I gotta know. How'd you make it out?
Well, luckily for me, it was all fake. It was the main part of the test. The truth of it is, the candidate passes or fails depending on the votes of the crew aboard. I earned their loyalty by my choice, and many of them still follow me to this day here on this ship. The council does not aid me in any way, but they also leave me to it. It's the best situation for now, until I show some true profit. Goodbye.
Let's go. We've arrived. We shouldn't be here. This place hates us. Can't you feel it? I keep seeing angry faces in the fog.
Lather up!
Eternity beckons! Away!
I'll break ya!
Run, Dekara!
One down. Oh, a map! Wait a minute. Oh, bollocks. Only part of one.
Sick! done!
One down.
Done!
Notch on the old.
Another Kalguran wreck. A lot of gold spent to get nowhere. Gotta stay quick on my feet.
Quickly. Go.
This is my shop. Let's deal. Welcome. Here for a deal? Fair enough. Come back anytime.
Friend, I have urgent news for you. Time is short and the unmaking of the world is nigh. Please, listen to what I have to say.
All right, let's have it then.
I am pleased to meet you. I am Lorandis, a missionary of the Twilight Order. But I am here to warn you. The end of days approaches. Something evil has awoken on Wraeclast. You have faced it, have you not? I can see it in your eyes. You have faced the wickedness in the hearts of men.
Sure, I've seen my fair share of wickedness.
They seek to conquer us, to rule us. We must act. We must fight back. Do you hear that, Kalgurans? Here is one who will join us in the fight. We will save this world together.
Sheesh, keep it subtle, eh?
Utopia is a dream, but Wraeclast is a nightmare. Let us choose which we live in, yes? Utopia is not possible, while wickedness in the hearts of men can be rewarded so extravagantly. Our Savior will bring about that utopia, and in it, you shall be free. We all shall be free! There will be none to rule you. None to tell you how to live.
Ain't no one telling me how to do nothing.
Please understand, it will be a glorious thing to behold. The struggle for freedom from tyranny will finally be over. Our Savior is a mere mortal, like you or I, only better. The Savior is being raised free from the corruption of wickedness. This is the key to our success. If you wish to know more, you should visit our enclave on Erastus. It is not too far from here. As we speak, the Karui flock to our island, eager to join the cause and save Wraeclast.
I might have a look. Dunno.
You will not regret your visit. There, you'll have the chance to pledge to the Twilight Order. Our savior is a mere mortal, like you or I, only better. The savior is being this. If you wish, as we speak,
I might have a look.
You will not regret your visit. We are an order of true believers, dedicated to the salvation of humanity. To that end, we have given everything, and will continue to give of ourselves until Wraeclast is saved.
Sounds good on the tin, but I'm curious what's behind it all.
Friend, we are on the same side. Surely you will pledge yourself to aid in the cause.
What's it look like to you, all said and done?
No more pain, no more suffering, no more horrors upon the world. A fresh start, a time we can be proud of. Wraeclast is beleaguered by the most detestable of creations, unnatural creations. Creations that manipulate our existence. Their time must come to an end.
Who the heck are you talking about?
The gods must never come back, and divinity must forever return to its dormancy within whatever void it sprung from. Our savior is almost ready. He will remake the world, a world free of divinity, and thus a world free of corruption.
The gods have caused these lands a lot of trouble, I can see that.
Utopia will not remember these gods. They will have no name there. They will never be, nor will they ever have been. Praise be in Utopia's name. Praise be upon the Savior. Now, are you ready to take the pledge? You are interested, yes? I knew it. Visit Erastus when you are sure you are ready. We do not despise the Kalgurans. We merely consider them lucky fools. In their faraway land, they have no concept of the problems we face here, so they do not take our struggle seriously.
Everywhere's got problems, believe me.
Kalgurans are not like us. They stand apart. Their souls are clean. No divinity, no corruption. Wraeclast has gods capable of horrors beyond comprehension, yet their sole fear looms largest. Their aging tyrant king. Absurd.
The king? What's he up to anyhow?
The Kalguran king seeks Val artifacts. I know not why, but the reason must be sordid. The Val destroyed themselves. We will not make the same mistake. For the Savior!
Moana. What's this? A part of a map? Huh. Can't tell much from this alone. Let me know if you find more of it. Go well.
Hmm?
A place to hang me hat, eh?
Oh, it's you.